It'll be Duke against Van Rye. On the tip, Gina Cross, Margaret Tiemann, and Safe Esho are officials. Gators win the tip. Gators got off to a fast start against Bethune-Cookman at a 13-point lead after one was quarters 2 and 3 that were the big issue for the Gators that kept the Wildcats around. Here's KK Dean seeing her first start in her Gator uniform. Grace Van Rye has the rebound, so shaking up that starting lineup. Meanwhile, for Furman, getting news that Sydney Ryan is out, will not play here tonight. And while that's of import, she's their leading scorer at 13 a game. So they'll look towards Van Rye underneath. And there it's Jalen Acker, the freshman who lays it in, gets the Paladins on the board.
Great backdoor cut, saw it, eyed it, finished it strong. That's what Furman likes to do. They like those backdoor cuts. They like to screen off the ball and on the ball. Florida's going to have to be aware of that defensively and have some help side defense. Gators
quickly one and done there, starting five. First start for KK Deans. We mentioned the shuffle in the lineup. Rimdal is still there along with Merritt, Rickards, and Faith Dutz. So the Gators going with the smaller starting five. Quickly a 4-0 start for Furman. It's Janae Outen. Bethune-Cookman, which is not a good three-point shooting team, they hit 9 of them.
Shot really well from outside.
Chanel Wilson, their star, scored 24. Gators were efficient from the floor. It's Rimdal who rips it in.
And that's what they like to see if you're Florida. Get her going early. Get her a game where she hits multiple threes, and that's a good start for Florida and for her. You know that feels good. She's really struggled from behind the three-point line early. Like to get her going.
Yeah, it was just 2 of 12 entering the game. Jada Session, the power bounce in the bucket over Merritt. Faith Dutz along 2, untrue. Sydney James the board. Outen gets out to push a 3. That's money.
You see excitement on the bench. Furman knows how big of a win this would be. They want to start that energy early, and they've done just that, hitting big shot after big shot. 4 of 4 from the field right now.
Rimdal, does she have another? You bet!
And you can see some excitement in her face. She saw one go in. She's one of those shooters where once one goes in, she has a hot hand. If you're Florida, you want to find her. I think in the next offensive possession, you want to try to find her again.
And if you're Furman, you look at the scouting report, you might be playing off her start.
Playing off a little bit because she hasn't shot well from the three-point line. Now we'll see if they adjust.
Change getting set to come in for the Gators. Merritt can't find the bucket, gets her own miss, and Rickards recoils. And she has the touch. Here's Bühner, the international from Germany. Rimdal doesn't get the heat check to go. Reset to Correa. Money at 3.
And Furman early doing a great job of getting back defensively, not allowing Florida to get a lot of leak-out layups.
Furman's not scored in nearly the last 4 minutes. Correa, another trade. The fact that Furman has missed their last 13 shots.
I was going to say, early in the end of the first quarter, Florida, they would have liked to have a bigger lead because they were getting stops, but unfortunately they were not able to convert on a consistent basis offensively, and then now getting up.
Rimdal, her third made tray.
Florida would really like to extend this lead with the way that Furman's been shooting the ball. Only 25% from 3, 32% from the field, but Florida.
Acker with 2. Circus shot. Ball still loose. Correa comes up with it.
And those are the types of plays that Florida needs to get more consistently. Only allowing one shot and done, and then in transition, 5 for Furman. That hot start has cooled off for them.
Brittany, first couple games, Birdie does not take that shot.
No, exactly. That's the difference right now. And then Furman late to get back. And both those times, it was a quick 3. It was a catch and shoot in transition by Rimdal. And then again, Nina Rickards picking up the defense and eyes up, pushes it up the floor for an easy 2 points.
Session. Dutz slow to rise to her feet. Acker, a triple.
Shoot that one.
I think everybody in this arena did.
Didn't feel comfortable, made the pass out. Florida battling down low, but can't manage to get that bunny.
Ra Shaya Kyle off the window.
And Acker goes down.
Dean's coming off an ACL injury. Dealt with an ankle issue. Turned it against Florida State. Was able to play less than 100% on Friday night. Looks to be nearer, or at least closer to 100% tonight.
See the double team coming by Furman when it goes inside to Kyle, being undersized. Able to pass it out. That's a good decision. There you go. Where he says, don't worry about that.
I can't
say
tell
what you want. I make
times
shots.
Brittany has looked over to me because me, so-called, you just being a jinx in general.
In crucial times of games.
Oh,
sometimes.
yeah. That's what I do well. They need a lot of production from Grace Van Rye, who gives it up for Alton, slashes to the bucket.
That's good offense by Furman. Nice movement without the ball, then catches it on the run, roll in, scores.
I'm sure she has some friends and family from Fort Myers. Fake two. Grace Van Rye perfect at the line. She's coming off a double-figure performance where she was perfect at the line in 8 attempts.
And before that foul to the free throw line, Furman had only shot 1 free throw.
1 away from a career high. She had 7 assists in Tallahassee against Florida State. Another look late in the clock for Furman. Lead at 21. Woo. Correa for Rickards. Gets in the score sheet. Session. Offense just hard to come by. It's been a slog for Furman. Rimdal jets in, kicks out Rickards. Long 2. Rickards now, we showed you 3 games this year with at least 4 with 10 or more for the Gators. And trending in that direction again here tonight to Spurs scoring. Correa. You bet.
It's high quality shots.
Alton with 1. Rimdal got a piece.
She had a block.
Lead ahead, Rickards. Does Furman use a timeout? It's
just
up to 30.
Some to the bench. From the bench to the table.
Yeah, a lot of subs to the table right now, an 11-0 Gator run.
And that's how Florida wants to come out in the third quarter. Come out strong. Don't let up. Continue to play tough defense. Alter shots, get turnovers, and score.
It's one of their last 9 for Furman.
You just wouldn't have really thought the way Furman came in, shooting 5 of 5 from the field.
Ra Shaya Kyle to duck in.
We got a little waiting game, gets inbounded. Let's see what Florida can do here in the fourth quarter to start it off.
Deans rips the net in front of her own, tying a season high with 9 threes made. Correa runs the floor like a bullet.
That is a phenomenal pass by KK Deans.
So, I got a text as Grace Van Rye finishes underneath.
I was looking at these Furman shoes. They've got some KDs.
I was
wondering what they were the whole time, and then I finally saw one slide over.
Ra Shaya Kyle's got on the Lucas tonight.
Oh, yeah, those are nice. I like the way those look.
I was talking to her before about her shoe game. Rickards snaps the net.
You gotta shoot that. You gotta shoot it.
Rimdal can't find number 5.
Kyle trying to get her the ball. No one on. You gotta let it fly, and that's exactly. Now your jersey, you ever get snow like that up there?
Yeah, you get sometimes
like
a couple
storms?
feet. Get some blizzards.
Woo!
Correa. Quick toss to Warren. Nice shovel off for Ra Shaya Kyle. Rimdal is 2 away from tying a career high.
Great
they go
inbound.
into Tatiwa. Check that off the list.
Check it off the list. Check off the great screen. She needs to give her a nice high five to teammate and Kyle who set that back screen for her.
Tough floater for Ella Riggs. All of her attempts from 3.
You shoot 50% from the three-point line. And
Gators get another takeaway. 17 points off turnovers. Ra Shaya Kyle, the duck in. Nice touch around the rim. Ra Shaya Kyle across the lane.
Just keep on playing.
And a turnover. Maybe I spoke too soon. About a 6-second differential. Alberte Rimdal has a new career high.
And Florida continuing to pressure. Gets another steal.
The Gators can dribble this out. Tati Weiss lays it in.
And Furman perfect from the free throw line today. 21 of 21.
That deserves a standing ovation.
I mean, that's really impressive.
Because you don't see that often anymore.
No, you don't.
Final seconds. It's Warren who will hold. All zeros. Gators dominant. 77-50 winners over Furman. 4 double figures. Career high night for Alberte Rimdal.